Welcome back, everyone. Sorry it took me a couple of days to get to this. I actually did do tokens that I was talking about in my previous video, my apology video, but I did want to do one on creating a token for Roll20 tabletop. Um, so basically, you want to find a picture that you like. Typically, you want a full body shot of something, and you can take any picture. It could be a picture of yourself. Um, uh, and you will copy it to a Microsoft Word document. It's the only way I know how to do it, really. So this is my way, and I'm sure there are better ways. But typically, when you're making a token, you want to have, for example, if I was doing him, you want to have him in the center of the picture. But I'm actually going to do this guy, and I just thought of this a little while ago. Um, you want to have your token in the picture because if I did this guy as it is in this picture and wiped out all the rest of the background, his token will be in the left portion of the grid square. Uh, you'll understand that when we get to Roll20 when I do it in the next video and I put his token in there. But what I'm going to show you is if you take your snipping tool, you can, and you want to have whatever you're creating your token. Um, you want to have as much of a square as possible. This isn't going to be a perfect square, but I want to have as much on the left or on the right in this case as I do on the left. So it's going to be roughly like this. And actually I could kind of come up a little bit there. So he'll be big in his square, but that's fine. He can be big in his grid square, but you're going to basically now you have something to work with where your token will be centralized in the grid square. So you'll right click, hit copy, and then paste it to the document, which I have already done, but I'm going to do again. Let's see. I don't need to save it, but you just kind of paste it, and here he is. Now, I've already done him, but I'm going to, well, I don't need to redo him, but I want to just show you then what you do with this. So you click on the picture, of course, and then this format's going to pop up. You click format, click remove background. It's going to wipe out a lot of the background and part of what you want to keep. So now what you have to do is click on mark areas to keep, and you can go like dot by dot. Like in a lot of cases, you're going to hit one spot and it'll, especially in like a painted picture, it's going to keep a lot more than just the dot you put on the screen. But you can also go kind of like you don't have to, you see, so it basically keeps all of that. You can also click mark areas to remove. Sometimes you just kind of go like that and it'll wipe out various parts that you want to get rid of. And then, you know, you'll go back to mark areas to keep. You can just do see how I put a dot and it only did a dot. Sometimes you put a couple of dots. If you want to be really precise, sometimes you're going to want to do dot by dot. But a lot of times you can hit, and you'll see, like, you could probably see there how I hit on one part to keep, and then it puts something else in there, or sometimes you mark on a spot to keep and it removes something somewhere else. So you just have to keep playing with it until you get exactly what you want. You can even go in here and remove this tiny little space. Well, that got rid of the whole hand. Not exactly what I was trying to do, but I made him a little bit too small. But you can see there's some purple in there now, so you'll have space in there in between his hand. So, see, like so. But I finished him already, so that's very quick and painlessly how you can create a token. You just then right click on him when you're finished, which he's not finished, but I don't want to finish him for the video, and you save. And so you'll save it to wherever. I normally save it to the desktop, and in the next video I will show you what I do with it from there. 5 minutes, I'm good. Thank you for joining me. I hope this is helpful, and hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again.